Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about just some things to help you. It doesn't matter where you are on your ascension process. If you are trying to ascend, it's a process. It doesn't matter where you are, how long you've been on your journey, how old you are, what your past is like. The thing is, you should always strive to be better and be the best version of you that you can be and vibrate at the highest frequency. And these are just some of the things that I have found that really help. And talking to other people, it helps them as well. So it's not just me. But anyway, the first thing first thing to do when you wake up, and maybe some of these you already do, if you do others than what I say, please share, because I'm always looking for better ways, or not better ways, but additional ways to keep my frequency high. But as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, say thank you. Thank God, creator, source, whatever you call the ultimate power, the ultimate being. Thank them for everything, because you're given another day. So that's the first thing, is have gratitude. Wake up with gratitude, and then look for gratitude throughout your day. It doesn't matter what happens. The other day my power went out, and is it an inconvenience? Yes. But I saw the gratitude in the things that transpired throughout the day that would not have transpired if my power had not gone out. So everything happens for a reason. And just remember, have that thought in your mind. And when something happens, think, okay, why is this happening for me? Not to me, but for me. Is there a lesson I need to learn? Is there, something I can gain from this? Is it triggering something that I need to release? Because even though I've been on this journey for a while, things still come up for me. In fact, yesterday morning, I had a huge thing that I had to release. It was something that it's been there for a while, and I guess I kind of squelched it and just thought, oh, it's nothing. No, it's not nothing. If it keeps coming up, it's something to be cleared. So anyway, so that's the first thing, is wake up with gratitude and set your intention for the day. Intend to have a beautiful day. Intend to be happy and to find gratitude in everything. And then from there, I always protect myself, because whether you're an empath or not, people's energies, everything is energy. So when you go out in public, when you go out to the store, to work, to whatever, everybody's energy is out there. And if you don't protect yourself, you're susceptible to attracting their energy and having their energy impact you. So the way I do that is I just envision myself in a bubble of white light, and I ask God, protect me, surround me in a bubble of white light. And then I ask for unconditional love to flow both ways. And I just envision it or feel it going into my heart and then back out through this bubble. And then the second part of that is to ask for the bubble to repel anything negative or not serving your highest and best. back out to the universe to be transmuted into love. And that way, if you come against somebody that is in a bad mood, their bad mood isn't going to affect you. It's just not going to affect you, because their negative energy is going to bounce back off your bubble. I mean, we all have people that we come across every day, not every day, but we all have people, whether you work with them, their friends, family, whatever, they're negative. They're in a bad mood. Sometimes we're in a bad mood, but you don't want their energy to impact you, and you don't want your energy to impact somebody else unless it's positive. So if you're vibrating love, unconditional love, yes, you want that to go back out to everybody. Or if somebody else is vibrating unconditional love, you will accept that, but you don't want anything negative. So protect yourself, however you envision it. Some people can envision a bubble around them. Some people put themselves in a cocoon. Some zip up a sleeping bag. However it works for you is perfect. And then, it's kind of funny because when I started my journey, people said, well, you're just a witch. And because of things that I do. And I was like, well, call it what you want to call it. But if you're going to call me a witch, I'm Glenda. I'm the good witch. Like Wizard of Oz. And I envision me as Glenda floating in this bubble. It completely surrounds me, but that is my protection. So anyway, whatever works for you, it's perfect. So anyway, protect yourself, have gratitude, protect yourself, center yourself. Sometimes situations happen and it knocks us out of alignment. It knocks your energy out of whack. And just envision your core being a magnet, and ask it to bring yourself back in. And just envision, however you do it, whatever works for you. I've envisioned like my arm being this huge scoop and just going 360 degrees around my body. And as it goes around, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller and closer to me. And it's pulling my energy back in. I've envisioned igniting this magnet inside of me and just bringing myself back in. There's another saying that I do every day, and it's, I choose for my 4 bodies. You have a mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional body. I choose for my 4 bodies to come into the golden age and come into harmony with my highest God self frequency now. And I choose for my 4 bodies to all come back to me as one now. And just feel them come back. Set the intention that they will come back. You will step into the golden age. You will vibrate at your highest God self frequency. And it will help. And then the other thing is, throughout your day, everything you eat, everything you put on your body, everything you clean your house with, most of it, unless you've shifted, is chemicals. I remember growing up. I remember when my daughter was young, the doctors always said, add fluoride to her water, make sure you're drinking it, put it on her teeth, all that kind of stuff. Nope. No. There is a good fluoride, but it's not what's in your toothpaste and the water you drink and things like that. So, and the chemicals that you clean with, the lotion you put on your body, the makeup you put on your face, the shampoo, conditioner you use on your hair, it's all chemicals. It's all going into your body. It's making you sick. So find something natural. Find something that doesn't have the chemicals. You know, everything that I buy now, I have found another company. It's an American company. They're debt free. It's natural stuff. They use a lot of essential oils. They use a lot of natural plants. And it's amazing. And it doesn't cost anything more than going to Walmart or the grocery store and buying the stuff, and they ship it right to my door. So, I mean, if you are looking for something different, reach out to me and I'll be glad to connect with you and let you know how to get this stuff, because it's amazing. I feel better. My hair is better. Every time I get my hair cut, the lady's like, "Oh my God, you have so much hair." And I love the way it lays. Like, well, but it's because I take care of myself. You know, I don't eat processed food, or if I do, it's rare. Be mindful of what you're putting in your body and putting what on your body and what you're cleaning your house with. And the other thing, be mindful of what you're listening to. Listen to things that make you feel good. Listen to things that are positive. Listen to things that are helping you grow. You know, if you're still watching the news, it's corrupting your mind, because if you haven't figured out they're lying to you yet, all I can say is God help you. You know? But listen to positive things. You know, I find there are people I follow on YouTube to help with the ascension process. I pick up things almost every day that will help me. Listen to people like Dyer, Florence, Schovel, Shinn, Dolores Cannon. Who's the other one? It'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, things like that will help you. It helps shift your mind into a better place. It helps you see things from a different perspective. Some of you already know this. Some of you may be searching. I mean, when I first started my journey, I was searching. It was like I was a sponge. I was looking for everything I could possibly get a hold of to help me with this process, to help me get better, to help me be a better me. You know? Sorry, that's my rooster. If you're hanging around people that are negative, don't. You have a choice. You know, if you have to work with them, protect yourself. Set the intention you're going to have a good day. Anything they say is not going to bother you. It's going to bounce off your bubble. You know, when I come across people that are negative or whatever, anymore, I just fill myself with love, send them love, and, you know, I protect myself. And I just kind of laugh, because it's like, really? I'm sorry, you are so unhappy. And I will tell, and what else? So I made a list because I had so many things. So start with gratitude. Okay. Be careful what you eat, what you drink, anything you put in your body. or on your body. Be mindful of what you listen to. And that includes what you say. Because your words are powerful. And if you're speaking things, just like the other day, and I still catch myself sometimes when I start to get upset about something, or something makes me angry. I look for the gratitude. And I used to beat myself up all the time. But I don't do that anymore. But it's a process. It's like any bad habit. You have to set the intention to break this habit, and then be mindful of it. And when you fall short, it's okay. Give yourself grace, love yourself, but get yourself back on track. It's like people that are trying to diet. Don't it's words. Don't say I want to lose so much weight. Because when you lose something, your subconscious brain says you lost it. You have to go find. What do you do when you lose something? You're looking for it. That's why so many people lose weight, just to turn around and put it back on. So set the image in your head of what you want to look like. Manifest what you want to look like, how you want to feel, and envision the body you want to have. Now, there's some things you can't change, some things, but, love what God gave you. I'm not saying go have surgery. Don't, if my nose, it is what it is. Anyway, we're just going to skip this topic. But envision, if you want to be thinner, if you want to be more fit, if you want to be, whatever, envision yourself as that and set your intention to get there. Don't say, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds. Just, I want to be thinner. I want to be healthy. Or I am, not I want to be, because you'll never get there. I am healthy. I am the perfect weight. And envision what that is in your head. And then you'll get there. So, and if you fall off the wagon one day, it's okay. Give yourself grace. Love yourself, and then hop back on the wagon. Don't beat yourself up, call yourself stupid. Oh, you're a failure. None of that stuff. You're human. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. It's okay. And if somebody judges you for your mistakes, that's on them. That's their outward projection of themselves. And the other thing is to be happy. Connect with your inner child. A lot of us have inner child work to do. If you haven't worked on your inner child, if you haven't connected with your inner child, your higher self, the parts of you, you need to do that. If you need help with that, let me know. Reach out to me, because those are the things that I do. That's what I help people with. I had a session this week. I helped a lady. And when we started the session, she said she had a pain. My thought because the camera didn't go to where it was a Zoom call. So the camera didn't show me exactly where she was pointing, but I was thinking it was her solar plex chakra. But she said she had a pain there. It was like tense. When we got done with the session, I asked her, I said, well, okay, how do you feel? And she was like, oh, I feel so much better. She said, and the crazy thing is that pain is gone. It's because we released a lot of stuff. And she was holding judgment for things that she had done before, and resentment and anger. And we released that. So it's amazing the things that happen when you work on yourself, you know? And like I said, just be happy. Find things that make you happy. If it's music that you like to listen to music. If it's art, if it's baking, if it's gardening, if it's your animals, whatever makes you happy, do that and enjoy it and be happy. Find your joy. Because I have to tell you, there are some things. Is my life perfect? No. But it's okay. I am happier now than I've ever been in my life. I am blessed. Like I cannot even tell you. Oh my God. I mean, I am just thinking about, and I don't mean that to like brag or I'm better than anybody. Everybody can get to where I am and even more. It's when you shift your mind and you really, when you let the negative go and the worry and the fear, when you are in worry and fear, you are telling God you don't trust him. Literally. Because God will take care of everything. Honestly, you don't do diddly squat. You do everything by the grace of God. You breathe by the grace of God because he can take your breath like that. Everything you do, you get up and move by the grace of God. So why worry about anything? Go do whatever you're going to do, but be happy about it. Don't worry about what tomorrow's going to bring, because you know what? You know the saying, tomorrow never gets here? Oh, I'll diet tomorrow. I'll do this tomorrow. Tomorrow never gets here. Start now. Do it now. Live in the now. Be grateful for now. Don't worry about plan for whatever. But anymore, I don't plan that much. I might put something on my calendar, but I live in the now. I live in today. And that's it. Because any number of things can happen between now. I was talking to my sisters the other day about Thanksgiving. I'm like, yeah, okay. Everybody can come to my house for Thanksgiving. It's on my calendar. But 1,000,001 things will happen between today and Thanksgiving. I'm not going to get wigged out about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever's meant to happen will happen. It's just, again, I want you all to get to this place where I am, or even better. You know, when I ask for things, for my dreams and desires and things that I want to manifest, I ask for that or better, because God has an amazing life for you. You just have to be open to it. You know, I have the vision of my guy. It is amazing. Whenever he shows up is going to be perfect. I have a long list of things that need to be checked off. I'm not being picky, but I know what I want. And I will get what I want because he's out there. He just hadn't shown up yet. And not in the physical. He's here on a spiritual level because I can feel him. And it's intense. But I ask for that or better. Because God will always surprise you. There will always be added things. When you look for them, you'll find them. And like I said, but I don't need him to complete me. I'm happy just the way I am. When he shows up, it's going to be amazing. But I know it will be what I want and more. I know when my house, the house that I have in my brain, where it is, all that kind of stuff, when it shows up, it's going to be everything that I've imagined and dreamed or better. That is matter of fact. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday and she said something about, because she got called into work this week because somebody had a death in their family, so they had to take off. So she was supposed to be off this week. And she said, I don't want to work where they are. It's a holiday or I don't exactly understand because it's not here in America. But anyway, she said, I don't want to have to do this again. And I said, then set the intention. I said, the last Christmas I worked, I said, then, this is the last Christmas this is the last holiday I will work for somebody else. And I set the intention. And it was the last holiday that I worked for somebody else. I'll work for me if I choose, but I won't work another holiday for a company. But you have to set the intention and set it and make sure you add that it happens under grace perfectly. Because if you say, I'm not going to work, this is the last holiday, you could get fired. You know, something bad could happen. You won't work. You could get sick, but if you set the intention that it happens under grace and it happens perfectly, it's amazing what happens. That's how everything happens for me. And that's why I say you have to be careful what you say. Because the universe they pick up the vibration. And however it's going to happen is how it's going to happen. If you say, I don't want to do X, you might not be doing X, but you might be in the hospital. You might have gotten fired. So set the intention under grace and in the perfect way. You know, I want tons of money. I want $1 million. Under grace and in the perfect way. Because, think about it. There's 1,000,001 ways you could end up with money, but you don't want it to be because you had an accident and now you're collecting an insurance check. Or somebody died in your family and they left you the money. That's no. There are other ways that the universe, I had somebody call me the other day that I owe money. And I was like, okay. And I was like, and I thought it will come to me under grace in a perfect way. And then I got the tax refund or whatever it was. I was like, where the heck? I didn't even know it was coming. I was like, what is this money in my account? Guess what? It's exactly what I needed. Actually, it's a little more than what I needed to pay that bill. It's amazing. I mean, if you could feel how happy I am, how blessed I feel, I can't put it into words. I really, truly can't. All I can say is I want this for you, all of you. You know, again, if you have other things that you do that help you stay in a high vibration, that have helped you on your journey, share them. You know, post them below in the comments. Click the like button. Get this and share this. You know, get this out to more people, because where we're going is this and better. We're going to face some rocky stuff here very soon, but it has to happen. Do not go into fear. Do not go into worry. Trust that it's happening for a reason. The old is falling away. It has to crumble completely for the new to come in. And the new is going to be beautiful. The new is going to be amazing. See it. Manifest it. Stay in that high vibration. Stay in what you want to achieve, what you want your ultimate life to look like. Because anything is possible. Everything is possible. With God, all things are possible. And that is it is literally the case. All things are possible with God. In fact, I can't see my flag at the moment, but the flag on the front of my house, that's what it says. You know, and the other saying that I have on my wall, where it sits right across from where I sit every day, it says, accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. Think about it. You can't change the past. Have faith in the future, because God's got you. He wants happiness for you. He created you. He didn't create you to be miserable. He created you to be happy. Learn your lessons. You came here for a reason. Learn your lessons. Let the past go. Forgive. Forgive everybody. Don't hold judgment. Don't hold on to anger, hatred, all of that stuff. You can't be happy and miserable at the same time. Which do you prefer? I prefer being happy. So I've let all the rest of it go. I can't put it into words. There are no words in the human vocabulary that are powerful enough to explain the feeling. And when you feel like this, I can't tell you how great it is. So anyway, I am here to help you guys. We're in this together. We are all one. We are all an essence of God. We're here to help each other get through this, get to the other side, to get to heaven on earth. It's coming. That's why you're here. You chose to be here at the most amazing time in the world. It's amazing. See the positive in everything and I know I'm like going on forever, but see the positive in everything that's happened. And when you can and you do, you see more positive. So anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I send you nothing but love and light. And the love that is beaming from my chest, from my aura, I pray and I send it out across this whole world to all of you. Anyway, have an amazing day. I am grateful for every one of you. And we will talk soon.